Hey guys, welcome to FaceSlayWithT&A. If you haven't met me before, my name is Terry. If you are new to this channel, please hit that subscribe button and click the bell so you see all future content. And if you like this look, please give it a thumbs up. Today I decided to do this really soft kind of springtime pink metallic-y kind of eye. It's not really metallic-y, more of a shimmer, but anyways, pink and purples, springtime makeup looks. If you want to see how I got this look, stay tuned. Okay, so the first thing that I want to do is fill in my eyebrows. I like to do my brows first, especially with such a vibrant colored eyeshadow look. I like to do my brows first, then the eyes, and then do my base after that. So I am going to be using the Maybelline Tattoo Studio gel. This is like an eyebrow gel. It's got really good staying power. It does smudge proof, waterproof, all that good stuff. This is the color dark brown, I think. Deep brown. And I also have this lighter one, which is called medium brown, that I use kind of on the like inner edge there. So I'm gonna do that off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I took some of my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer and I'm sharpening up around my brows, and I'm also using this to prime my eyelids at the same time. So you just go in and you clean up around your brow, go over your eyelid, and then what I'm going to do is dab over it with a beauty blender and then set it with a bit of translucent powder, and then I'll be right back. Mom life. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. Is that what it's called? Yes, NYX Ultimate Shadow Palette. And I'm going to take this pink one right up here. Ooh, look how pretty. I'm gonna take that one and I'm gonna dust that into my crease, sort of as a transition color, so it's gonna go higher than my crease since I have hooded eyes. And I'm just using a big, fluffy blending brush for this, because I want the color to be really diluted and soft up here. Don't want it super, super pigmented. Well, pigmented, but not like blinding. So I'm just gonna keep building on that color until it's the depth that I want. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into this one right here, which is a little bit deeper, still kind of pink, and I'm gonna use a smaller crease style brush, and I'm going to put that deeper into the crease. This one is broken, so I have to get a new one, but so I just want to deepen up that crease a little bit more. And this is obviously lower than that transition color, just to give a little bit more dimension and deepen it a little more. Okay, so now I'm going to take a smaller detail brush and I'm going to go into the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette, and I'm going to use this bright purpley pink color right there. Sorry for the flash on my here. I'm going to use this dark purple pink color and I'm going to put this on the outer V here. I'm going to leave this inner corner bare because I want to do a half cut crease. So that color is just going to concentrate on this outer V. And I'm just gonna keep building on it until it's as dark as I want it to be. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette and I'm gonna take this, this purple shade right here. It's called Delectable, and I'm gonna deepen up that outer corner even more. So I'm just using the exact same brush and I'm gonna concentrate on that outer corner. And just deepen that up a little bit more, a little more dimension. And then once I've got the color on, I will go in and blend it out with a different brush. So now that we've got that pretty much blended out, I'm going to go back in with my Maybelline Age Rewind concealer and a clean detailed brush, and I'm going to do a half cut crease. Now, because I have hooded eyes, I actually have to do my cut crease a lot higher than my natural crease, or else you wouldn't be able to see it. So, it's totally gone. So I have to do it quite high. And in reality, I probably should have brought my crease colors higher, but this is what we got to work with now. So I'll just continue cutting this crease and I'll be right back. Okay, so now our creases are cut. They look good. I'm gonna go back into the Too Faced Sweet Peach palette, and I'm going to take just Peachy, this third one right here. It's really, really pretty. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna cover up that concealer. So I'm just using a flat synthetic brush, and I'm just gonna dab over top of where I placed that concealer, right up to that line. This is such a pretty shade. And really pack that color on there. Okay, so now that I've got that color on there, I'm gonna go back into my chocolate gold palette and back into that purple pink shade. It looks really purple in camera, but I swear it's a little bit pink. And I'm going to help transition between the cut crease color and the outer corner color. Okay, so the next step is liner and lashes. I'm gonna go ahead and do that off camera and I'll be right back. All right, so while those are sitting and drying a little bit more, I'm gonna go ahead and start with my foundation and my skin. So I am going to start, I picked this up, the Farsali Unicorn Essence, and I got the little mini bottle because this stay-at-home mom has 4 children and I can't afford the full-size bottle at the moment, so this will do. But I gotta say, I really, really like this stuff. It smells like vanilla. It smells so nice. And then for foundation, I'm using the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour full coverage foundation. This stuff is really great, guys, and it only costs 12 bucks. I'm going to use a little bit of 112 and then like a dot of 110, because 110 by itself is a little bit too pale for me, and 112 is a little dark. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna apply it all over and then blend it out with my blending bud. So there's foundation. I know I look super pale. This is just the process, okay? I get really, really pale and then it looks good in the end. So next I'm gonna go in with my concealer again and I'm going to highlight all the areas of my face. Okay, so that is all blended in. So now I'm going to bake my under eye, and I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in Fair. Is that what it's called? Light? Light or fair? Fair. Okay. So I'm just gonna pack that onto my under eye. I love this powder for this. I also go on my nose a little bit too because I have a wider nose and I feel like it kind of helps to get rid of some of that like big nose. I don't know if it works or not. That's just what I do. Okay, and then I'm also going to put some on my chin, and I'm gonna especially do right here because I have really deep creasing there, and I want to try to avoid that as much as possible. This side especially creases a lot. Oh my god, it looks like I have so much powder on my face. Don't worry, we'll blend it away. And I'm also going to put a tiny bit right here because I get these number 11s there because I'm a mom and I make an angry face a lot. Okay, so now you just want to let this sit and just don't touch it. Just let it sit for like 5 minutes. Just, you know, chill on your phone, finish your latte, And yeah, let it sit for 5 minutes and then brush it off. So after 5 minutes, you can go ahead and brush off that powder, that baking powder. So I'm just gonna take a fluffy brush if I can find it. I don't know where my fluffy brush went. I'll just use this one. And I'm just going to dust away all of that bake. And then you're left with flawlessness. To set the rest of my face, I'm going to take this is a buffing brush, but you really want to use a powder brush. I just don't have one on hand at the moment. And I'm going to take the Maybelline Fit Me Pressed Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder just to set the rest of my face where I didn't have that baking powder. And I'm just going to pat it in. Okay, next I like to contour, and this is where you really start to see some color come back into my face because I'm looking extremely white right now. I like the E.L.F. contour palette. I just picked this up. Oh my gosh, I have such a hard time opening this with my stupid nails. There we go. I really like this palette. I use this one most of the time just because I feel like it's the most natural, and then if I really, really want to deepen up and chisel out that contour a little bit more, I will take a tiny bit of this one, but this is very dark for me. I'm like super white. And I'm going to take the Real Techniques contour brush to do that. Now for blush, I am using the Physicians Formula Magic Mosaic blush. It looks like, oh, there's like really bad glare. It looks like that. It's a really pretty blush. It's one of my favorites. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on right above where I put my contour. Starting on the apples of my cheeks and then just pushing it back. Okay, so now to finish off the eye, I'm going to take these same outer corner colors that we used and put them on the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm going to blend in the fake lashes with my real lashes, and I'm using the Loreal Telescopic Mascara. I'm going to do a little bit on the top just to blend them in, and then my bottom lashes. Okay, so next I'm going to go ahead and spray with some Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and then do some highlight. Feels so nice. Okay, so I'm going to be doing the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlight, although I think it might be a little dark for me. Hopefully not. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to take a fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna pat it on to start. Yeah, it looks a little dark. I might end up mixing it with something else. I'm so pale, you guys. So pale. But it's a really nice drugstore highlighter. Okay, last step is lips, and I'm gonna be using the Katy Cat gloss. Hey, sweetie.
Me too.
You want some too?
Yeah.
In Catnip, and it's this really cool purple color. And then I'm going to top it with the NYX Duo Chromatic Shimmer Lip Gloss in Spring It On.